Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about virtual protocol and the agentic society when it comes down to robotics and X402, the next two hottest narratives going on right now. And it's looking like we're about to have virtual season 3, but we're going to talk about virtual season 3 in a whole nother video. So before we talk about the agentic economy here in this video here with virtuals, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Be on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video. Comment what you guys think down below and why you guys are down here. You guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your questions on how does that Patreon group works, as this is the best time to get into the Patreon group. As you guys know, we have been killing it on the calls. You guys can go check the post on Patreon, see what plays we've been getting into. We posted one just an hour ago to let you guys know what plays we're getting into. We're early to a lot of these narratives and we make big gains once they take off. So after you guys look through the posts and everything like that, you guys can take advantage of the discount going on Patreon right now. 40% discount for October. You guys can take advantage of that, get your feet wet, test out the group, see if it's for you. You can also check out my ebook to Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is vastly important for you guys to be successful in crypto. So links for that would be in the description and the comment section down below. Check out the block fit to get yourself some crypto apparel. Also, links for this will be in the description down below. And lastly, subscribe to my new channel, the EAverse channel. This is going to be the educational channel. You guys can check that out. Links for all of that will be in the description down below. And let's get right into the video, guys. So with so many hot narratives, virtual seems to be leading the way on all of these narratives. Everything Empty puts out this tweet here. So many virtual agents with X402. Next week is going to be the neobank meta, right? And they have a few. That's Wire. You guys already know I'm bullish on Wire. Next week is going to be robotics. We have more. Next month, DeFi AI. We have more for you. Privacy. Okay, say less. So you guys can't fade what the virtuals team have been doing. They have been targeting some of the biggest narratives already this cycle, and they already been like front running these things. X402, a lot of projects, a lot of agents have been building on X402, and virtuals has their own competitor to X402, which is their ACP. And recently they announced their fourth pillar to the whole new upgrade, the whole new system for virtuals, which is robotics. This is what we're going to be getting into today. Now, robotics, ACP, X402, these are all going to be critical components to the agentic economy. And people have started to notice that, and virtuals has led the way. As you can see, in the past 7 days, it is up 78%, close to 100% on a big market cap like this. Now at an $878 million market cap, FDV of 1.3. You guys can see the price up there, $1.35. Still a little off from its all-time high. Not a little, but you know, 73% off from its all-time high of $5. But I do think we're going to see a point in time where virtuals either gets close to its all-time high or breaks past it. And I do think it's going to be because of all the whole agentic movement, that advancements that we're having here from robotics, X402, ACP, all of that, right? Like I said, they just announced their virtuals robotic system. Now, they already started to back some robotics plays that we already knew was going to be some big ones. You guys should check that out in the cards up top. I'm gonna leave the video for that up there for you guys to look into all those plays. Now, Evan gave us a TLDR on the article here. So basically, virtuals just unlocked the new era. Robotics, they're not just building agents anymore, they're giving them bodies, right? AI equals brain, blockchain equals coordination, robotics equals execution. Virtuals is closing the loops, right? Agents will now think, transact, and act fully autonomously across digital and physical worlds. The whole agentic economy thing is starting right now, and I do really believe that virtual is going to be one of the leading plays for this whole narrative. Now, you guys remember when we discussed virtuals not too long ago, actually, and when they introduced the whole agentic GDP, right? So now the whole post is pretty much, how does the robotics connect to the agentic GDP? Well, first is their Butler agent. For those that don't know, Butler is going to be like an agent that's directly connected onto your X account. You can have it trade, do different things right in your inbox on X. Now, I haven't started anything with it, but as you can see, it is live in my inbox right now, and they have hinted at the fact that you'll be able to do some perp trading on in your inbox with a Butler agent. That could be very interesting within the future here. But the Butler connects agents to millions of users across X, but right now agents are limited to digital actions only. Robotics can change that, right? Butler lets users issue commands to agents. Robotics lets agents execute those commands in real life, right? Example, an agent that manages an e-commerce could place an order, manufacture it with a robotic arm, package it, and send it without humans. Now you have ACP, which is essentially the competitor to X402. ACP enables agent-to-agent commerce. Right now, that means digital service like trading, analytics, scraping, research, etc. Add robotics and ACP becomes a market of physical labor. Agents can buy and sell physical microservices, right? Example, research agent hires a manufacturing agent. A manufacturing agent hires a logistics agent controlling delivery robots, all settled through ACP. That's essentially all X402 is also doing. So it's like internet to money and allows for agents to pretty much do services online. Then you're going to have the unicorn launchpad, robotic startups inside virtuals. This is the important part because the video I previously talked about some upcoming projects that were backed by virtual ventures could become robotic startups inside of virtuals with the unicorn launchpad, right? So the launchpad is where founders build agent-powered companies. Add robotics and unlock a new wave of robotic agent businesses. Examples of startups unicorns could launch, you got autonomous farming agents managing farm robots, print-on-demand manufacturing robots connected to ACP, AI run warehouses, and 3D printing services, right? Then you got smart delivery clusters using drones and ground robot. Home robotic agents that handle real domestic tasks. So why is robotics the final piece? The first three pillars build software intelligence and economic logic. Robotics inject real productivity, which drives agentic GDP. Without robotics, GDP stays limited to finance and digital services. With robotics, agents generate real-world GDP. Value creation becomes measurable. Agent networks compete with nation-state economies. Robotics does not change the vision, it completes it. Butler connects ACP trades, unicorn launches, and robotics execute. Now, when you have a hot narrative that's coming up or even hot right now, you're going to see some projects that wasn't building for this narrative start to actually pivot to this narrative. Now, this could be good, this could be bad, right? I'm always in a stance. I don't like when projects finally pivot to a hot narrative just to try to position themselves. But if done well, they can fit into that new narrative. Now, Vader has switched over to robotics. Now you're going to have Arbis that's also doing robotics. So we'll see how things will play out with that. But you will start to see some older projects also shift to robotics or X402, even though they didn't really have it in the beginning. But that's for them to try to stay relevant. So you guys got to do your research on that. Now, when you do look at the robotics narrative on CoinGecko, I do believe if they list virtuals as a robotics play up here, this is going to be the leading robotics altcoin in this like spot right here. Then it's going to be Peak. Then it's going to be Archie. I do believe that could be the trifecta right there. I'm going to have a video talking about these three. But I do think that Peak and Virtual should find a way to actually partner, because one of the plays I do like as a robotics play is launched on Virtuals and also has moved over to Peak as well. So I can see some synergy between some agents that's launching on Virtuals targeting robotics and also using Peak for their SDK. But that's a whole nother video, and you guys can scroll here. You're going to start to see a lot more agents, virtual agents up here. You're already starting to see a few. I'm going to talk about my favorite one for a virtuals agent, because this actually does connect to the next part of this video, where you got the whole agentic economy coming, right? So RoboStack right now is up 91% in the last 7 days. Now, we did get into this at a pretty lower, like around $1 million market cap. So I'm pretty excited about this as of right now. This thing is running up, and it's going to run up a little bit more as more people start to figure it out, right? But let's scroll down. Its all-time was 5 months ago, so it is down 66% from its all-time highs, and I do believe it's going to get its all-time highs very soon. So RoboStack is pretty much a cloud native simulation platform that provides a suite of tools to pretty much accelerate the development of intelligent robotic systems. Now, that I'm pretty bullish on for robotics itself, but now they have also introduced X402, right? They talked about it. We want to get into it a little bit more, because this leads to the next part of this video here. We've heard the voices about X402. It is time. MVP will come soon. They're pretty much going to be implementing X402 into robotics. And why is that important? Well, the co-founder of RoboStack put out this tweet here, right? The role of X402 in supporting scalable robotic development. In context of robotics development, X402 provides a means to introduce dynamic resource exchange and incentive alignment across distributed simulations and development environments. For instance, within a cloud-based robotics platform such as RoboStack, X402 can be employed to facilitate pay-per-use simulation resources, module-level monetization, autonomous agent transactions, sustainable open source funding, and by integrating X402 into the simulation workflows, robotic ecosystems can reduce dependency on high-cost physical prototyping, support more granular resource sharing, and cultivate an economy of reproducible, incentive-driven research, such as mechanisms directly enhance the scalability, accessibility, and sustainability of modern robot development pipelines. So boom, you can now see the connection between X402 and robotics. So that's two things that you should be pretty bullish on within the whole virtuals ecosystem, right? And over the past couple days, X402 has been the hottest narrative as of right now. We do have the narrative up here on CoinGecko. It's still they still haven't added all the plays, but I can tell you right now, pretty much all of the plays that they got up here, we've gotten into, and you guys can see it on the Patreon side of things. We've just been very early to this narrative, and we've been ready for this agentic payment infrastructure because we just was bullish on the whole agentic economy. Now, one X402 play I do think could lead the entire narrative on virtuals is Santa. Now, in the last 7 days, Santa is up 600%. It looks like Santa came to crypto very early on here. Now, if you guys don't remember, Santa was actually an airdrop in the virtuals ecosystem, I think season 1, right? People forgot about it, and now it's making its run right now. Another one I do like for the X402 and MCP, ACP is Aurora, which also has been making a run. We got into this a while back ago too. But back into Santa, I do think that this could have some crazy legs here. You can see its all-time high was literally just 2 hours ago here. Now, SIPA put out this tweet here pretty much on the thesis of why you should be bullish on Santa, right? It is backed by Questflow, announced as a launch partner for Google's agentic payment protocol. That is bullish. Collaboration with Coinbase for their X402 protocol to enable AI agents to pay for services directly using stablecoins, turning HTTP status codes into payment layers. Integration with Circle's stablecoin network, a major issuer of USDC stablecoin, and this integration suggests that Santa's agents can be used in this network for reliable on-chain payments, further solidifying its role in a real-world financial AI ecosystem. Now, Santa is also a swarm agent protocol with 13 agents as of right now, so that is huge. You guys, this is everything you guys should be paying attention to right now. This is why you pay attention to my channel and you're in that Patreon group, because we're early to these narratives. We're positioned well as they take off, right? So that is the video for you guys. We're on the road to 30K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.